Hey guys, what do you think? Let me ask you a question. Does every video need an introduction? Because I feel like we're just catching back up, right? But then I also have to remember and realize that there are some folks that are watching this for the very first time. And that's because of the magic of YouTube and the algorithm and finding new viewers, giving this video impressions and reach. So when newcomers are watching for the first time, they don't know anything really, and quite possibly are here to discover and explore together. So should there be an intro? And here's another question, and reason why I'm asking is because there have been times where there has been some obvious confusion. This channel is called SquirrelTribe Life, and there's a brand. There's the SquirrelTribe brand. So the very first channel became known as SquirrelTribe, and then from there was a SquirrelTribe 2.0, and then subsequently there was a SquirrelTribe Shorts. And that's how this channel started, as SquirrelTribe Shorts. But we decided to forego just Shorts, and we renamed it SquirrelTribe Life. And the very first video we uploaded on this channel was a video of Michelle and I walking down the beach on Okaloosa Island that I had originally recorded and uploaded to my channel, Kevin247. I thought it was going to be a good video, but that channel didn't accept it for whatever reason. So we took it down and we put it on SquirrelTribe Life. Now I will say that we did put it on SquirrelTribe Life with a different title and a different thumbnail. And for the very first video on a channel with barely any subscribers, I think it's gotten like 30,000+ views. So it was like, hey, these videos are good, and these videos can exist, and these videos have a place, and that place is here, SquirrelTribe Life, not on Kevin247. And thus we continued on, traveling and exploring and recording and vlogging and just sharing whatever we came across. And that channel literally started off from a video that was supposed to be on my channel, Kevin. But the name is SquirrelTribe Life. And we've had instances where there's been some confusion of, I like this channel better before, or whatever. Kevin, you should get off this channel. I don't know why people, I mean, I do know why. But we talked about that in more detail on Patreon about the why. But at the end of the day, it's still a thing, you know? But I think it's because there is some confusion behind the channel, and if there was an introduction, maybe that could help clear up some of the confusion and keep some of these moments of mistaken identity at bay. Therefore, it would start off something like, hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin. You are watching SquirrelTribe Life. If you want more of Michelle and the news, go check out SquirrelTribe. It's a separate channel. And if you want more of Michelle, just being Michelle, then go check out SquirrelTribe 2.0. Here, we're going to talk about life, love, relationships, philosophy, theory, anything and everything that comes into my mind, her mind, our minds, and or anything else that we want to show you. maybe that will help set the tone. Let folks know, you know, what room they're in. Or do these types of intros get old? If they're pre-recorded and scripted, or maybe I can just kind of like freestyle and ad-lib each time and make it its own, make it unique. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think. Today is Wednesday, February 21st. And I know that because I've been up since 4 a.m. and I've been Central Time. And I've been just kind of like planning, strategizing, thinking, brainstorming. And this is after yesterday. And yesterday I put up some updates. I put an update on this channel. I put an update on Kevin 247. And I put a rather lengthy update on Patreon. And since then, I just kind of let the day go by. I actually began working on a video for Kevin 247, and I'm interested to see how it turns out because it's a video style that I have never really had the patience to complete before, but I've always had the desire. And I think that this is going to be very helpful and very beneficial in a healthy transition and growth of the channel and me myself personally, in reaching a far better mental state and overall happiness and perhaps maybe financial position. But I'm putting the money last. I'm putting everything else first. But I just kind of let the day go by. And I began working on a video that I expect to take at least maybe the whole week. Well, yesterday was Tuesday, so maybe till Friday, Saturday, maybe even Sunday. And when the video's done, the video will be done. I'm gonna put it together, I'm gonna send it, and that's gonna be it. So far, we're up to almost about 30 minutes of footage. It will be edited and trimmed down, but at the rate that we're going, this may be an hour-long video. I'm not sure, I have no idea. But there's a goal, and the goal is to share and connect and communicate and build and tell a story. And that story is true, that story is accurate, that story is real, the story is raw. And it's the story of why, in this particular instance, I no longer upload daily on that channel. So I'm really intrigued to see, excited to see what I come up with when it's all said and done, because I don't know what it is. I just know I have a story I want to tell, and I'm going to take my time in telling it, and when the story is done and the video is ready, I'm going to release it to the world. There's a lot of components here, one of which giving the algorithm time to kind of cool off. Despite having more subscribers on that channel than this channel's channel update video got more views. So it's interesting. I don't want to take it personally, but those results lead me to believe that there is far more potential on this channel for us to connect and build a relationship rather than on the other channel, because the numbers don't lie. Less people gave a shit about my channel and the update. So like, it is what it is. But I think that's also because of how that channel grew. It was growing in the wrong direction, and so is this one for the last few days, which is why I made the announcement. I made some changes. I deleted some videos. I had run some tests, and the reason for it was because obviously the goal is to produce income, but through these tests I realized that, I mean, I didn't doubt my knowledge and my ability, and I'm going to continue to work on it and hone it to be even better than it's ever been before. But it proved what I thought and expected, and you could see that in the videos that were posted. If you saw them or you remember them, you'll know they're gone now. And it was growing the channel again in the wrong direction. So you can watch SquirrelTribe and you'll see some of that there, but she goes about it in a different way. So I think it's still good. I think it's still healthy. But basically, in this world, I'm going to call and consider this virtual meta of YouTube. It's easy to grow from darkness, which is odd, you know? In the real world, you need sunlight, you need oxygen, you need water, you need nutrients to survive and thrive and grow. But here, it's upside down, it's backwards. And it's easier to grow from darkness. Well, I couldn't grow from darkness again. So I had to pull back. I had to sacrifice that growth and that vanity metric and also the income associated with it, because it's just not good. It's not healthy. It's unfortunate, it's sad. But it also it's not conducive to a community and network of people that literally you could call on, just talk to about anything, and they also feel like they could talk to you about anything. So I had to pull back, and I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know where this is going to end. The choice is up to you. The choice is yours. I feel like the end of the movie The Matrix, where Neo's talking to the and he's talking at the payphone. But either way, that's what we're gonna do, and that's pretty much it. So it's weird because on this channel I have a completely different headspace. I have a completely different mindset. I have a completely different attitude when I talk to you guys. I see you guys, which is strange because I'm just looking at my GoPro, but it's weird. If you know, you know. But either way, that's the plan. And I know, long story short, or short story long, that today's the 21st, not only because I've been up and working and grinding, but because I'm planning, because tomorrow's the 22nd, and there's a soiree tomorrow with some friends of ours who have a restaurant, and Philip, he's the chef, and he's really, really amazing. So there's a soiree tomorrow that I know we're going to attend, if not just to support. And I want that to be included on my Kevin 247 vlog, is the best way I can describe it. So that's how I know what the date is. So yeah, that's part of the plan. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So yesterday, oh, that's the other thing. Yesterday we ended up doing a live stream on the main channel on Kevin 247. So I will probably definitely be pulling back on my VOD, which is video on demand, and working on putting together larger projects, but more fulfilling projects for me and hopefully for you, but for me first and foremost. I think that there's a huge difference in the ability to grow from light and from positivity and from good. If the content that you're creating is the content that you want to create, it's the video that you want to share with the world, and the metrics mean nothing, and there's really no way to quantify its success. besides a feeling, a vibe. Like, that's it. It's crazy. So I want to work on that and really put my talents to use and really get better and grow and improve in every sense of the word. So it's not so much of, well, what is trending and what does the algorithm want and what do people want to see, opposed to what do I want to make, what do I want to share, what story do I want to tell them. Now, I do draw inspiration from a variety of different places, one of which, Ryan Trahan, which we watched him spend 50 hours wearing the Apple Vision Pro. And you will not see that coming from me because I'm not spending $3,500 on Apple Vision Pro. But it is interesting from the regard of the creative process of curating content based on trends. And I like the approach, especially since it was not a review of the Apple Vision Pro like everybody else was doing, but a immersive experience using the Apple Vision Pro. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I can't say that that's going to happen, but you know, I will be drawing inspiration from some folks who are doing this, some other folks who are doing this and doing it better. Ryan Trahan's killing it. I'm going to put together later today a proposal, actually a letter of intent, as we are going to try and gain access to Slammed Enough car show here in Destin and gain access as a media press pass. We'll see if they're going to let us in. Now, the crazy part about it is I do have a car channel, but the car channel, I haven't devoted a lot of time and effort to it. So I don't know if they're going to approve the car channel based on its merits of being a car channel. What I'm hoping for is that they grant us access due to our location and that we're local. And maybe that'll do it. But I'm also somewhat banking on and anticipating denial. And if I get denied, I'm not going to be bummed about it, but I already know why. And I believe that it's because they'll look and they'll say, well, you know, in regard to SquirrelTribe, we would use a SquirrelTribe brand opposed to Kevin 247 because there really isn't much content on Kevin 247 anymore. So I think that they would be like, well, you got a lot of subs, but you don't have any videos. So what's going on here? So we would go based on the SquirrelTribe brand. And I am quite possibly anticipating a denial as they say, yeah, we like you, but your content seems to be a little too negative, you know? And if that happens, that is further proof, confirmation, substantiating my thoughts and opinions that I gotta change. There needs to be a push and a drive in a direction towards the light opposed to the dark. That makes sense. So these are things rolling through my head, my mind this morning as I just walk, waiting for the sun to come up. And I do want to continue to have these talks with myself and share them with you on this channel, and quite possibly do that daily. However, on Kevin 247, not so much. But live streams are a different story. And live streams are a different story. So those will probably, I don't know what they're gonna be yet. Like, I'm still working on trying to rewrap my mind around the new direction of the content that I'm creating and serving to an audience of about 1,000, maybe 2,000, despite what the number says, what the number shows. And it's really odd and strange how this works, or how it doesn't work. But not everyone who's subscribed is interested in the content that you create. Not everyone who subscribes even cares about me. Some folks have subscribed to a video and they have no clue who I am. They subscribe to an event, they subscribe to some coverage, they subscribe to whatever, and there is no relationship there. There isn't effective communication, and that's what I would prefer more than anything else. Not necessarily as I have this huge want and desire and urge to be heard and seen, but I do want to work on creating and building better. I actually have notes. I keep notes so I don't forget, but also it's not so you don't forget, but it's also so that you are reminded, reinforced of what you're trying to do and why you're trying to do it long after you've decided to start. And my goals here include make better videos. That's it. Make better videos and build and sell better products. Now, the products, that's an interesting one. The products, I don't know what they're gonna be yet. But I do know I wanna build something. I'm just not sure what. And when it comes to me, I'll let you guys know, and we'll go after that, and we'll build it together. And every time I come up here, there's a different Mercedes. So I'm gonna assume this is an EQE. This is a Mercedes EQE. I'm gonna assume that somebody here works for Mercedes, and every night they bring home a different Mercedes. This is the all-electric sedan. I'm not completely versed on the Mercedes EV lineup. This one says AMG, but it also has a real tag, so maybe it's their car, I don't know. But they've had G-Wagons, they've had S-Class, I don't know, interesting. But either way, I was inspired this morning. I like MKBHD, I like Marquez Brownlee, but he also has a channel called Autofocus, and it's basic, it's simple. It's him talking about cars to people who want to hear about cars, and not necessarily in the traditional sense and glitz and glamour of 0 to 60 and quarter-mile test runs and drag races, but hey, I'm a normal person talking to you about normal cars, or not so normal cars. But there's really no agenda besides being 100% honest and transparent and telling the truth. And I was actually surprised to see that he created a video entitled "The Worst Car He's Ever Reviewed." But I gotta tell you guys, for him to say it's the worst, it must be pretty bad. So, inspiration for my car channel. If you guys are interested, the car channel is Cars with Kev, all one word. And I just talk about cars. That's it. So the product, I don't know what product will be built, but I do know that it's gonna be a good product, better product. It may be a physical product, it may be a digital product, it may be both. The product, I think, should be a product that I need, I want, I will use, that doesn't exist. And I'm just creating a solution to a problem that if I have, maybe others do too. And I'm leaning towards a simple and condensed, very portable podcast solution, because I have a very easy 2-person solution, but I want to create like a 4-person solution. So I'll be working on that. This would just be basic podcast with video and not the inclusion of any sort of picture-in-picture or visuals or B-roll or anything like that. which I guess if I did create the solution, then I could incorporate that by using StreamYard or Ecamm. But I think that's like, I want to make something that I need, I want, and I would use, and then I would be the primary reviewer and promoter and of marketing this product because of how good it is and how I use it all the time. It's like a no-brainer. So that's the idea. And then if it's digital, it may be a digital product in regard to something that could be helpful and beneficial to others growing their channel, growing their business, just growing personally, because it's pretty much all the same. And it's getting more and more difficult each and every day with a lot of the interruptions that I see thrown out that are consuming people 24/7. So maybe I can be some of that light that can remove some of all this darkness. Yeah, thanks for walking, thanks for talking. See you guys later.